In a grand hall filled with chandeliers and whispers of wealth, the city's elite gathered for a prestigious antique auction. Among them sat Daniel Crestwood, a young, self-made millionaire with a passion for rare collectibles. Known for his sharp mind and deeper pockets, Daniel rarely left an auction empty-handed. As the auctioneer presented a small, time-worn pocket watch, the crowd grew silent. "This piece," the auctioneer declared, "dates back to 1923. A mysterious artifact with no recorded owner, yet marked with the initials AT." Daniel's eyes locked onto the watch. Something about it felt familiar. Without hesitation, he raised his paddle. "Sold for $5,000 to Mr. Crestwood." Back in his luxurious study, Daniel examined the watch. It wasn't made of gold or encrusted with gems. In fact, it was simple, even slightly rusted. But inside, he noticed something odd, a faint line along the cover. Gently, he pried it open, revealing a hidden compartment. Inside lay a folded, aged note. His heart raced as he unfolded it. In delicate handwriting it read, "This watch belongs to A. Thorne. Lost in 1923. If found, time will return what was taken." Daniel froze. Thorne. That was his mother's maiden name. His great-grandfather's name? Arthur Thorne. Could it be a coincidence? Or had this watch, lost a century ago, found its way back to him? Curiosity turned into obsession. Daniel dove into old family records, photos, and archives. He confirmed it. Arthur Thorne had vanished mysteriously in 1923, shortly after the birth of his only child. No one knew why or where he had gone. The family believed he had perished in an accident during a business trip. The watch had never been recovered. Driven by this discovery, Daniel visited his family estate and found a dusty trunk in the attic. Inside was an old photo, Arthur Thorne, standing outside a train station, holding the same pocket watch. Behind him was a building Daniel recognized, the city's abandoned Union train station. Was there more to this mystery? That night, Daniel couldn't sleep. The watch sat beside his bed, ticking softly. As he drifted off, a vivid dream overtook him. He stood at the same train station from the photo, fog swirling around. A shadowy figure approached, an old man, his eyes kind yet sad. He spoke, but only one phrase echoed, "Find the vault. Time holds the key." Daniel awoke in a cold sweat, the watch in his hand, ticking louder than ever. It was no ordinary dream. It felt like a message. He decided then he would return to the station, no matter what he found. The abandoned station loomed large, covered in ivy and silence. With a flashlight and the watch in hand, Daniel searched every corner. After hours of nothing, he noticed a strange marking on the floor, the initials 80 carved faintly into stone. Beneath it, a metal ring. He pulled it, revealing a narrow staircase descending into darkness. At the bottom, an old vault door stood, hidden for a century. And there, on the door's dial, was the symbol from the watch's cover. Daniel pressed the watch against it. With a metallic click, the vault creaked open. Inside, a wooden box and a faded envelope awaited. Opening the box, Daniel found several gold bars, and something far more valuable. The letter. It was from Arthur Thorne, dated 1923. "To my future heir," it began. "If you are reading this, I am gone. I built this fortune in silence to protect our name. Betrayed by my business partners, I vanished to safeguard what little I had left. This gold is for you, but know this, wealth fades. Legacy endures." Tears welled in Daniel's eyes. For all his millions, he had never felt so connected, so humbled. This wasn't just treasure, it was a message from the past, reminding him of who he was and where he came from. Back in his mansion, Daniel placed the watch and letter in a glass case, not for display, but for memory. He realized then that money wasn't his greatest asset. It was the legacy, the sacrifice, and the truth hidden in time. And from that day forward, Daniel didn't collect objects for wealth. He collected stories, memories, and meaning. Because the richest man isn't the one with the most, but the one who understands what truly matters. He bought a watch, but found time itself had gifted him the greatest treasure: family, purpose, and the power of remembering.